Hello, thank you for joining us on our TV program. Here, we highlight the activities of Delta State Oil Producing Areas Development Commission. And today, we'll take a look at the Desopadec Skill Acquisition Scheme, an initiative aimed at creating wealth, self-sustenance, and inspiring hope among oil-producing communities. Thank you for joining us again. Joy Uche is my name, and this is the Desopadec Weekly.
Na me, Echele, they talk to una so, una servant, God's servant, una take una and select, make he represent una for the Desopadec. You trust, una get for me, na get for now. The thing una say make we come do for the Desopadec, now we dey do. Now una send us this work. Una right, come give us, make we take do budget, so una want road. The road, we dey do one today. Una right commit us, so una want hospital. The hospital, we give them back to una today. Una right commit us, so make we do bridge and jetty and market, we give them back to una today. So everything una right commit us, make we do, una no say we dey do am. So make una join hand together to make sure say this property, una keep am intact. I beg una very, very well. Make una guide the property, make una look the property, because if una look am well, una pikin go enjoy am. Una pikin go enjoy am. Una go remember one day, say wetin Desopadec do for our community. Thank you once again, and may God bless all of us.
One of the cardinal goals of Delta State Oil Producing Areas Development Commission, Desopadec, is to empower the people of oil-bearing communities through massive human capital development. In the beginning of 2020, Desopadec trained and empowered 1,200 women from the 6 ethnic nationalities of the Commission with 100,000 naira each to start or boost businesses of their choice. In late 2020, the Commission also donated boats and fishing equipment to Ishekiri and Ijaw communities for enhancement of fish farming and to subsidize waterways transportation costs in these areas. On the 26th of January 2021, the Commission established the Desopadec Skills Academy for the training of 160 youths from oil-producing communities. The Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Desopadec, Basharun Askia Oge, is on the front line of this empowerment along the entire board of the Commission.
Let me immediately state here that today ranks as one of my best days at the helm of the Commission. Reason being that we have upped the ante in the drive to concretize our human capital development of the people of our mandate area. At Desopadec, we have always believed that we can provide our willing and teeming youths the oyster that can drain them from the space of helplessness. Strongly convinced that entrepreneurship is the antidote to unemployment. This academy is therefore one of our major pillars designed to deliver our low-hanging fruits.
One major advantage of the skills acquisition program is that instructors are industry professionals. The opportunity for trainees to learn from someone who works in the field will give them deep insight about what it takes to be successful on the job and also increase their chances of gainful employment and wealth creation. The Desopadec Skills Academy, which began her pilot scheme on Monday, February 1st, 2021, has recorded impressive improvement in students' practical learning, as seen during the third visit of the monitoring team led by the head, Youth and Sports Development Division, Desopadec, Teresa Ogorianwayne, and the Principal Coordinator, Chief Tony Marino. Desopadec Weekly TV had previously reported early activities of the students as they resumed theoretical aspects of their curriculum at different training centers of the Academy. In today's episode, our cameras bring for your viewing pleasure inspiring and creative scenes from our various training centers as the students of the Academy begin advanced practicals in their areas of specialization. The Welding and Fabrication Training Center, located in Efun, Uwe local government area of Delta State, is the first on the list. On arrival, the monitoring and evaluation team met the students who are kitted in the Academy's uniform undergoing practical class of how to fabricate a gate. These gates are all collective and independent products of these students after weeks of intensive theory and practical classes. According to one of the students, with the knowledge they can now independently fabricate reservoir tanks for fuel stations.
Yeah, I feel very happy. There's improvement for the future we saw out there. So we know that after living here, in the next 6 months, we all here, we will achieve a lot. We will fit create our own offices, we will fit open our own workshop, get our own, consult our own, consult anything you can, even tank, we can consult it. Station, filling station tanks, as we did now, I believe all of us went there so we can produce it now because God will put that into our heads. So I believe so after living here, we will achieve more.
It is interesting to note that the students of this training center performed excellently well in the theory test, with scores ranging between 95 to 97%. According to the trainer, Robert Alerabo, attendance and enthusiasm of the students had been very impressive, urging the Commission to keep up the good work.
I want to commend your organization, the Desopadec, for the way this program is organized. Because from observation, they are very regular at work. This, I think, is based on the strong instruction you guys gave to them, that anybody that fails to take the job serious will be removed. You guys emphasize the seriousness of it, and the regularity in monitoring these boys them is quite impressive. So that has brought the serious consciousness on them and how coming to work.
At Sapele Training Center, the students were paired undergoing practical tutelage. According to one of the students, he was enrolled into the program with no idea of welding and fabrication. But after 3 weeks of training in this center and several welding and fabrication practicals during field work, the student said he and his school students can carry out major fabrication processes. He expressed gratitude to the Commission for the opportunity given to him and others, assuring the monitoring team of their commitment to the program.
Although before coming here as a trainee, I have not learned anything about welding, I have not known anything. But right now, I've been able to learn a lot through the help of a military construction. So, like what my colleague is doing here is called grinding. This one is grinding, trying to make this door okay, removing the particles that are not supposed to be within. That is a grinding machine. We have learned that and we have been using it also. And we have been making use of this machine to bend this caravan pan. We are very good at doing this now, of which we have not been doing all this before. We have been doing painting also. As soon as we're through with this gate now, we'll be the one to paint it, make it look beautiful. So, and so many other things in cutting, measurement, all that we have taught us here. We have learned a lot, and we are really happy about it. I'm even planning that as soon as I live here, because in my community there is no weather. I'm proud that I'll be the #1 weather in my community, and I know it will help me a lot.
In her speech made to instill enthusiasm and boost confidence of the students, the head, Youth and Sports Development Division, Desopadec, Feriza Ogborianwen, urged them to remain focused.
Desopadec wants your life to be better. Is it not the reason for this program? To better your life. So take it seriously. At the end of the day, your 6 months is not wasted. You have done something. And you are going to be proud of yourself that have a skill. Like we just told you now, that you can become an underwater diver, which means after this one now, you have an opportunity. Apply. Go and learn diving. And you are made. They will be looking for you, not you looking for themselves. They will be looking for you. So it's a big opportunity. Don't look at it as this is welding. What I want to take welding do for life now. Don't look at it like that because you don't even know what God is going to use to bless you. So please stop coming late and stop taking excuses when you don't have anything doing. Something that's not relevant. You use it as an excuse not to come. You don't work now.
My people, na me Bashorun ask Yaoge, when be managing director and chief executive officer of Desopadec. Na me come again because as the thing they go, it not go good make we come believe say this pandemic of coronavirus say it don't finish. As the thing they do also make it not go be something when you go come just dey lay ambush. When we think say it don't finish, it just come up from one place, come begin catch people. Now it make me man come say make I come beg una. Say it go good. Make as government say make we do the protocol for COVID-19. Make we dey follow up. Make we dey come up for where plenty people dey. Make we try dey wash our hands every time we go dey wash am. And then this time make we try make we dey wear our nose mask regularly. Because why? Now only those when they are alive now we feel serve when all the good things when we don't promise una go feel reach their domot. We beg you make you stay alive so that we can serve you better.
At the Welding and Fabrication Training Center in Kwale, headquarters of Ndokwa West Local Government Area, students were seen completely engrossed in a practical training session coordinated by a trainer. The students can independently cut flat steel with the help of a welding touch. In the last few weeks, students in this training center have improved immensely on their fabricating skills as they are now able to fabricate a water tank stand with a carriage capacity of 500 liters of water.
What we just finished doing here is the construction for a water tank stand where the water tank on top so that the water can be evenly distributed to the sources, even at the tap outside. So this is the tank that helps to supply the water to the various parts of the house, be it inside the bathroom or at the bathtub or at the water sink. even at the tap outside. It's a joint where we constructed the stand. We combined both rods and pipes to make sure that the seating is comfortable for the tank. As you can see here, the rods are to hold the tank so that the tank will not fall off at the top, while the pipes are to give it width so that it can have a balance to sit on the ground. That's basically what the whole tank is all about. We give thanks to Desopadec first of all for the privilege, and then we thank our boss for the supervision and for the privilege to learn under him.
The trainer, Johnson Onuafe, said the program will help the government to checkmate unemployment and crime rates while boosting the economy of the state.
We are giving them the primary aspect of training because the stipulated time is short for them, and we cannot keep them more in the workshop without doing nothing. So we are running straight on them, but if they are willing to proceed than that, it will be maybe after the 6 months they will go for extra course on them. We are trying to see that we fight to help the effort of the government to make it a useful one, so that as the government on their own has come out to help the youth of Delta State to become self-dependent, I believe we too will not thwart their effort. So we are working hard to meet up their demand.
The team also visited another welding and fabrication training center in Ozoro, where students have recorded amazing practical results. Balcony and staircase railings are some of the items displayed in this center made by the academy students.
Since when we came to this place, Oga started the first time. He shows we do on lecture. After the lecture, we now started to do some fabricating things. Some days we now started to hold the tongue, started to wait. Every morning he used to give us tests that okay. After assignment, at last we now say okay, we should hold tongue. We started holding tongue to wet, to tack, small. The hand begin to be strong, small. After that, he now give us homework that we should do homework. This is our homework that we have done now. Both me and my members, we are doing well. The Oga is trying. He's trying for a way. Apart from the we construct door, we assist them to do door. We do gates, we do staircase, we do all those stones that they used to take sit down. That's what we are learning now. I'm very grateful and very happy that what I've been looking for since some years, the Desopadec and the government are bringing to my life.
Electrical and Installation Training Center is the next on the list of academy training outlets which the team of monitors visited. At Udu local government area, the team saw a training center where a good number of the students are undergoing both theory and practical training. The monitors arrived at the training center unannounced and early enough to checkmate lateness and absenteeism, and interestingly found out that the students were all present, full of enthusiasm and ready for the training schedule. In an interactive session, one of the students, Isaac Dudiega, gave an update of both the theory and practical training sessions. Isaac, who hails from Ijaw ethnic nationality, expressed happiness over the experience they've gained so far.
Since I was there, the experience I've had is fantastic. By God's grace, we've gone out for a lot of field works. I've learned so far what electricity is. We've learned the feature of water pumping machine, water heater, how it's connected, what socket is, how is socket looped, meaning of looping, the function and feature of the distribution board, what it contains, circuit breakers, how circuit breaker works, wires, measurement of wires and their uses. So far we have learned a lot. We go outside for so many field works. We've gone to Okpe to for maintenance and repair of street lights in a compound. We've been to Agbaru to wire a full building. We've mostly been to Agbaru. Most of our works are at Agbaru. We've been to DSC for maintenance jobs. By God's grace, I can loop wires from socket to socket.
Also at Ozoro, the team tours another electrical and installation training center of the academy. As students in the Skill Acquisition Center, Edison Abamba expressed hope over his ability to excellently learn all it takes to be a professional in the electrical field.
I've learned a little bit of things like half conduit wire and piping and wire, and we have done such things, and most of the things we go is on repair on site level. We don't go many repairs to how we repair lights, the ones that don't cut or maybe fuse. We are doing many things like that or repairs. I like what I'm doing because this skill, if you have skill, and you won't beg for anything, you won't go and beg somebody for food or maybe anything. So I am happy with it. So I'm glad they should keep on doing what they are doing. I thank them so much that this batch should not be the last batch. They should continue because we Nigerians, we need help. This country needs a bit of help. So I like what you people are doing.
With the priceless value of the Desopadec Skill Acquisition Program for job creation among youths, the Commission has demonstrated its commitment to sustainable development in oil-bearing communities. And this is our package for your viewing pleasure this week. Thank you for being with us. Do join us next week for a continuation of the success story of the Desopadec Skills Academy. You can follow us on our social media handles showing on your television screen for comments, questions, and contributions. On behalf of the entire crew, Joy Uche is still my name. I'll see you next week.